Jordan, I'm not sure what Craig said to you guys in the locker room, but how would you guys describe the victory tonight? Did you play anywhere close to your best ball?
I'd say no, but a win's a win. You know, sometimes it's not going to be your night. You got to rally together as a team and trust each other and trust the work we put in. And I think came out the win. The win's a win. I'll take it.
Abby in the back, guys.
Max, the games are only going to get harder from here on out, but how do you use the struggle of today's win? Obviously, like Jordan said, win's a win, but how do you use that to improve for next time?
You know, just sticking with the same routine, get in the film room, see what we can get better on, see what we still did well. You know, then we got a little bit here before our next game before we go travel. So cleaning those things up and practice in the film room and just keeping the same routine. You know, I think that's what's going to help.
Go ahead, Joe. In the back, guys.
Carter, I'm just curious. I'm sure you guys don't expect Chucky and Tyler to shoot that way on most nights, and Steven hit a couple shots late. Are you at least encouraged by the fact that you guys were able to win the game when those guys were not at their best tonight?
Yeah, I mean, I think each game has something you can take away from it, and luckily enough, when Tyler and Chucky weren't making as much shots as they normally do, we found a different way to win, and obviously we're going to have to improve on that as we go forward here, but it definitely just showed what was it going to take if Chucky's not having a great game, what is it going to take if Tyler doesn't have a great game, just different guys stepping up, different guys having to do different stuff. So I think it was a good game for all of us to kind of figure out roles. If one or two guys aren't having their best day, who else is going to show up, and that's what a team's for, and that's why it's basketball, that's why it's a team sport.
We got Abby in the back.
Max, kind of building off of what Carter just said, how did you see your role change, especially, you know, against Stanford, you were the one in foul trouble, and then there's foul trouble on Chucky and Tyler, so how did you see your role change in this game?
I mean, just listen to what those guys had to say, like coming off the bench, media timeouts and timeouts. Still, they were doing a really good job leading the team, even though, you know, Tyler got in foul trouble. Both of them couldn't really get anything to go, but they still did a really good job finding other ways to help guys out. Us younger guys, some, you know, we got some more experienced guys. So just staying in the game, staying in the moment, staying present, and helping everybody out. You know, like Carter said, it's a team game. So.
Right front here, Mark.
Jordan, what can you say about the depth on this team? Obviously, a night like tonight where Tyler and Chucky don't have it going from the field. What does this depth kind of give you guys this season?
Yeah, we got a lot of guys. I think everyone on this team is capable of stepping on the floor and bringing positive outcomes to the game. But honestly, yeah, like you said, like we have a deep bench, and some, like our top two scorers weren't scoring tonight, so he had to look to other guys, and I think these two guys especially stepped it up tonight.
Abby in the back.
Carter, I'm gonna take that question that I asked Max a second ago and ask it to you. How did you see your role change, especially it felt like you were getting in the mix a little bit more, maybe not playing time-wise, but how did you see your game change tonight?
Yeah, I mean, obviously Tyler getting in foul trouble. Coming in, I was a little if I was going to play, but I mean, just going in there and just doing what I can do to help the team. That's really what I'm going to come in and do each game. And I mean, playing a little more minutes today, obviously, but my role doesn't really change. I'm just going to come in and help the team any way I can, and that's what we did. And I'm just going to keep trying to get better, keep trying to improve my confidence, get myself better, and get my teammates better, and come out with a win.
Ben.
Carter, kind of adding on to that a little bit. Greg has said that he's going to play a lot of guys early on as he tries to figure out rotations. It's probably going to take a little bit longer than it has at other points, particularly last year, where you guys kind of had a decent idea kind of around Christmas. What is the advantage to that, and what is there any disadvantage to that for someone like you with rhythm, with timing, anything like that at this point?
I think last year that was more of an issue for me, being a little newer guy, and I was kind of balancing both scout team and back with the regular team. But this year I kind of got more of a grasp of what our offense is and what's expected. So I think there's pros and cons to it, but I think everyone's kind of chugging along together, and I think as we saw last year when Chucky got hurt or Tyler or Johnny got hurt, how much that hurt our team, and I think that's just the benefit of this team. If one guy goes down or one guy has a bad game, that other guys can step up, and it might take a little longer, but I think at the end it will definitely come out to prove that it's nice to have depth, and it's nice to have guys that you can turn to on the bench if other guys aren't having the best game or other guys are hurt.
Jeff?
Max, we'll talk to Greg in a little bit, but can you share just what his message was after the game about the overall performance and what he saw?
I didn't hear the first one.
Oh.
What Coach said, you said?
Yeah, what his message was after the game.
Just kind of like I was talking about earlier, we gotta just come into the next day ready to go, come to the next practice ready to go, the next film session. We gotta treat every day like the same here. We can't let one game kind of like derail us or blow up on us. We gotta keep our same routine, our same mojo going forward into the Bahamas here. So keep improving, keep getting better. Keep covering, get your bodies right, getting ready for this stretch here. So just taking care of one another, really.
Abby, and then one more.
Carter, you said you were iffy about whether or not you would play tonight, and I noticed you were on the bike a lot too. Are you dealing with an injury?
Yeah, I was just having a little back issues starting last night, and into today I was just having a little back spasms and stuff like that, but worked with the trainer and got it all settled out, and obviously was able to play, so all good.
And then the question I really wanted to ask, I just wanted to clarify on that, was Cade Meyer really in the second half kind of came out. What did you see, what was it about him that you guys couldn't seem to stop until a little bit into that second half?
Big, strong, physical kid. I think he might have been in foul trouble in the first half, I'm not quite sure. But obviously he was one of their go-to guys, and if a guy is not playing so much in the first half, obviously he's going to come out ready to go in the second half, and that's what he did. And we got to be tougher, myself included. Some of his buckets started on me, so just getting stronger, just getting tougher, and making them not get an easy catch, and all the little stuff that Coach Gard always talks about that we just got to keep improving on. So, yeah.
Final question right here.
Jordan, Kamari didn't play a lot tonight, but going against his former team, did he have any insight for you guys? Did he kind of get you guys hyped up at all for tonight, or was it just another regular season game for you guys?
Yeah, Cam gave us a pretty good scouting report on the guys who we played with last year, but yeah, Cam's a good player. I know he didn't really see the floor tonight, but he's a great player, and I'm looking forward to seeing what he's going to do this season.
Okay, thanks.